Game Kings, The Definition of Game documentary coming soon. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber, and the subscriber sent a donation. So thanks for your donation. And remember, guys, if you want to guarantee that your question will be answered, make sure you click the link below and send a donation. So this one says, I have a question. How can I and other men in general create sex appeal and a sexual aura within our everyday lives? For example, when Elvis Presley was alive, he was described as the following by one of his critics. Quote, I'm as straight as an arrow, and I gotta tell you, you stop whether you're male or female to look at him. He was that good looking. And if you never knew he was a superstar, it wouldn't make any difference. If he walked in the room, you know somebody special was in your presence. End quote. And he says, I work out, I dress well, I walk with confidence, and I maintain my hygiene and appearance to high standards. I have also created great relationships with my point people. These are people that I see every day who work in cafes and restaurants, whether I go to order lunch, coffee, and evening meals and drinks. What tips can you give myself and other men in general on how to create a sex appeal and sexual aura where you walk down the street or enter a room and other people, especially women, will stop and ask, there's something about him. Who is that guy? Okay, so that was pretty much it. All right, so basically, the first thing I'm gonna say is, I'm not gonna go crazy deep into this because, again, I have a whole program on the Bad Boy membership called How to Increase Your Sex Appeal. So make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com right now and join the Bad Boy membership. You feel what I'm saying? But I'll give you guys some tips and some things to think about in this video, right? So basically is this. What it is you have to know how to market yourself. You understand? You need to know how to market yourself. And so what I mean is that when you market yourself, it's you basically first convincing yourself that you're the shit. Because that's the first thing. You understand? None of this is going to happen for you. You're not going to be sexually appealing to women if you first do not believe that you are sexually appealing. You understand? You're the first one who you got to convince yourself. You know what I'm saying? Then once you convince yourself, once you see that you are that dude, once you see your value, once you see that you are the type of guy that is appealing to women, once you actually believe this, and I actually talk about this in my book, How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day, in the first chapter. So you guys should get that too. But basically it's about convincing yourself. Then once you convince yourself, other people will be convinced. You understand? Other people will feel it. So for example, just like when you have an artist who makes a song, right? That artist had to convince themselves that this song is good or that this song is something that, I can do and put out, right? So they've convinced themselves that this song is the shit. Now you may hear it and think it's whack. You understand what I'm saying? But what happens? The company puts the song out, you hear it everywhere. The video's up everywhere. They're playing it all over the place. And now you end up liking the song. You end up thinking the song is the shit because what happened is that over and over and over again, you kept hearing it. They kept playing it. They kept, Flex kept dropping bombs on it saying, oh, this is the new shit. This is hot. So now you think it's hot, right? So you've been, conditioned to think that this shit is the shit. But it first started out with that artist making the song and the company putting it out and just putting it out there. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens with a lot of guys is the reason why they're not sexually appealing to women is because they first don't think that they're sexually appealing, period. You know what I'm saying? They don't think that they have sex appeal when it comes to them interacting with women. You see what I mean? Because all of this stuff about, because you're saying you work out, you dress nice, all that other stuff. That stuff is good, and you should do that because that helps with the allure, with grabbing people's attention. But what happens is that you still have to understand that this is also about energy. So if you have that energy where you believe that you're that dude, right, then you're going to start attracting people and having people, view you as that guy. See, the thing when you were talking about the Elvis thing, right, when he was using that example, and this actually pertains to what I'm talking about with marketing. Because see, the thing about celebrities is this, because they do this with celebrities all the time. Because, in the quote you were saying, oh, the guy was commenting on him saying, oh, Elvis Presley, he's just such this good looking dude, and you can't keep your eyes off him and all this other stuff, right? Part of that is the marketing. Part of that is them saying, hey, this guy right here, he's the guy. He's the new guy. Check him out. His music is awesome. He's the shit. The ladies love him. All that other shit. They're marketing this to you. He's just another dude. You know what I'm saying? He's just another guy like any other guy. But they're marketing him to you as that dude. Just like when they have those fucking magazines, they say, Idris Elba, sexiest man of the year. That's marketing. You see what I'm saying? That's them implanting in your mind that he's the sexy guy. Brad Pitt has been known as the sexy guy for years. Why do you think he's the sexy guy? Because they tell you he's the fucking sexy guy. You understand? It's not just because some people may say he's good looking. There's people that see Idris Elba and they're like, yeah, he's okay. I've heard women say Brad Pitt, oh, he's okay. But a large amount of people or a large amount of women will say he's good looking. Fucking Ryan Gosling, to me, in my opinion, just looks like a nerdy ass dude. You feel what I'm saying? But Ryan Gosling is a sex symbol because they told you he's a sex symbol. Marketing. You understand? So the same thing that they're doing, you have to do for you, meaning that you have to market to yourself that you are that guy. You understand? You have to tell yourself you're that dude. Because once you start believing it, when you start talking to the next girl and interacting with people, or you're just, in a situation, that energy is there because you've convinced yourself. You see what I'm saying? You've convinced yourself. And that gives you that sex appeal. It's all coming from you. Because what's going to happen is, again, your thoughts become your actions. So what's going to happen is you're going to start dressing better. You're going to start working out. You're going to start doing all these things. You're going to, when you're interacting with women and interacting with people, you have a different energy. Your energy is positive. It's attractive. It's bringing people in. You feel what I'm saying? And so when you walk into a room and when you're doing your thing, you grab people's attention because you have that energy already. You see what I'm saying? But that energy came from you convincing yourself in the first place. You see what I mean? Now, the thing you got to understand is that everyone's not going to necessarily see you as that guy. You understand? So no matter how, good looking you are, no matter how much your sex appeal is on fleek and all that other shit, there's going to be certain women who just ain't into you. You understand what I'm saying? There's going to be certain people that's, they'll just see you in like whatever. But what's going to happen is that if you increase your sex appeal, you're going to have a large amount of women who's going to want to fuck with you, who's going to gravitate to you, who's going to, see you as that guy. You see what I'm saying? But again, it starts from you. See, all these guys out here who are having trouble getting girls are like, oh, well, the girls only want the guys that's this, and then, they're complaining about stuff. These motherfuckers they've convinced themselves that they're whack. They've done marketing on themselves to convince themselves they're whack. You understand? Like the incels and the black pills and the MGTOWs and all these other niggas. These dudes did a brilliant marketing job on their ass. You feel what I'm saying? To convince them that they're losers. You understand? And that shit is working like a charm. So all you need to do is do it on the opposite end of the spectrum. You understand? And you have to see yourself as that guy. You see what I mean? And so there's certain things, that you can do, certain, ways that you can make it happen, right? And the thing is that a lot of times what stops you from being that dude is you're listening to too much of this bullshit out there where people are saying this or people are saying that, right? And then you're taking all of that shit, for face value. You're hearing people talk shit about you. You're hearing people saying this and that about you, and then you're believing them, and then that decreases your sex appeal. You feel what I'm saying? That decreases that shit. So, like, even with me, like, I have people on the internet, they'll talk shit about me, make videos about me, talk about, oh, fuck this guy, Locario, and this and that, and, Locario's ugly and all this other stuff. And I'm like, and it just makes me laugh because I'm like, it's like, I'm like, dude, I'm the fucking shit, bruh. You understand what I'm saying? Like let me. Oh my goodness, let me toot my own horn just for a second. Just for a second. You understand? Like when when I see those magazine covers and they're like, oh, so and so is the sexiest man alive. I'm like, them niggas, they just haven't met me yet. That's really what it is. You feel what I'm saying? They don't know what they doing. It's not their fault. You feel what I mean? And this is how I'm not even bullshitting y'all. Like, I feel like I'm the flyest dude on earth. You understand what I'm saying? I really believe this shit. So when I talk to a chick, that energy is coming. Yo, I'm telling you, that energy is coming from me when I'm dealing with a woman. You understand what I'm saying? When I'm interacting with people, that energy is there. Even when I have bad days, the energy is still there. You know what I'm saying? It's still there because I've done a brilliant marketing job on my ass. You feel what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing nobody can tell me. You see what I mean? And so that energy is real, man. Y'all gotta understand this shit. So you have to really tap into that energy. You have to tap into, what makes you you, what makes you unique, what makes you interesting. You got to see your value, man. This is what I've been trying to tell you guys forever, right? But listen, if you really want some more in-depth shit on this, you understand what I'm saying? Make sure that you go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership. Check out the program, How to Increase Your Sex Appeal. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you check that out. All right? So that's pretty much it. I'm out of here, guys. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you go, make sure you click the link below to get your free copy of the audio program, Undeniable Game. This program is going to teach you 7 easy-to-follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. In this audio program, you'll learn exactly what you need to do to become that confident man women are attracted to. You'll also learn what you must do to become better at approaching and talking to women. You'll learn why women don't return your calls and what to do to increase the chances of women returning your calls. You also learn the only time you should call or text a woman. You'll learn how to start conversations with women. You'll learn the mindset you must have to be successful with women. You'll also learn the main thing you need to do to figure out if a woman is really interested in you, and much more. So make sure you click the link below to get your copy today.